Hello guys, I'm Romuel from BSIT 2A. Data communication. It is the exchange of data between two devices via some form of transmission medium. So, exchange of data means nagpapalitan. Hindi pwedeng isa lang, dapat dalawa silang nagsasalita. So, via some form of transmission medium, pwedeng sa text or chat. So, dito, nagpapalitan kayo ng information sa text or sa chat. Nagko-communicate kayong dalawa. 5 characteristics of effective communication. Number 1, it uses the same transmission medium and language. So, parehas kayo ng ginagamit na messenger, and sa salita naman or sa words is parehas na Tagalog or parehas na English. Hindi kayo magkakaintindihan kung yung isa ay English at yung isa naman ay Tagalog. Number 2, direct and indirect communication. Yung direct communication is yung direkta mo sasabihin sa tao. Yung indirect naman ay yung ipapasabi mo or via form of letters. Example is mga love letters, indirect yan. Number 3, mutual understanding. So, dapat nagkakaintindihan kayo ng kausap mo. For example, yung mama mo na nagsabi matulog ka na lang maghapon kasi yan yung maganda. So, sarcastic yun. Ang ginawa mo naman is natulog maghapon. So, hindi kayo nagkaintindihan. So, dapat dito nagkakaintindihan kayo. Number 4, continuous process. So, dito dapat tuloy-tuloy yung pagko-communicate nyo. Hindi pwede na nag-usap kayo ngayon tapos mamayang or kinabukasan ulit, itutuloy niyo yung pinag-uusapan niyo. Parang nawawala kayo sa topic. Dapat tuloy-tuloy kung ano yung topic niyo. Number 5, use of words as well as symbol. So, dito dapat, kapag nagsasalita ka, mas madali mo maiintindihan yung sasabihin ng kausap mo kapag nag-action ka or symbol. For example, may papakuha ka, ituturo mo lang, kunin mo nga yun or yung pinopoint ng daliri mo, hindi mas nakukuha mo kung ano yung ipapakuha sa'yo. Mas naiintindihan mo, mas nagigets mo. Data refers to information presented in whatever form is agreed upon by the parties creating using the data. So, yung data, ito yung information na sasabihin mo. Ito yung topic or ito yung mismong message na sasabihin mo. 3 fundamental characteristics of data communication. Number 1, delivery. The system must deliver data to the correct destination. So, dapat dito na sasabi mo yung information mo sa tamang tao, sa tamang destination. So, kumbaga, hindi ka maro-wrong send, mga ganyan. Number 2, accuracy. The system must deliver the data accurately. So, for example, may ka-video call ka or ayan, dapat mabilis yung internet para hindi ka magputol-putol sa mga sasabihin mo. So, number 3, timeliness. The system must deliver the data in a timely manner. So, timeliness, dapat, for example, nag-chat ka, tapos nawala yung signal, hindi agad nag-send. So, parang wala sa tamang oras, ganun. Tapos kapag after 30 minutes, nag-open ka ng Wi-Fi or signal, tsaka lang nag-send yung sinabi mo. So, wala na sa time. For example, tumawag ka or nag-text ka sa mga kaibigan mo na magpapasundo ka, ganun. So, ayun, nalit ka na ng 30 minutes kasi hindi agad nag-send yung message mo. Components of data communication. Number 1, message. It is the information or data to be communicated. So dito sa message, ito yung mismong message, yung information na sasabihin mo. Number 2, sender. It is the device that sends the data message. So, dito sa sender, for example, ikaw mismo na magsasabi. Ikaw na yung sender. So, number 3, receiver. It is the device that receives the message. So, example is yung pagsasabihin mo, yung tao mismo, siya yung receiver. Number 4, medium. It is the physical path by which message travel from the sender to receiver. So medium, ito yung gagamitin niya na, for example, sa text or sa chat, ito yung mga messenger, ganun. So number 5, protocol. It is set of rules governs data communication. So ito yung rules, kung for example ito yung pag-uusapan niya, dapat ganito, same na Tagalog, ganun. Para ito yung rules niyo. Data presentation. Number 1, text, or letter A. ASCI stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. So sa text, re-require siya ng letter, number, and punctuation symbol. So kapag mag-represent ka ng data, gagamitan mo siya ng words, paragraph, ganun. Kasama na rin yung numbers, syempre. And letter B is same lang din sa letter A na American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Ang pagkaiba lang nila ay extended yung letter B. Mas 8-bit yung letter B, tapos yung letter R kasi 7-bit lang. Parang extended lang siya. So letter C, universal characters encoding data that assign a code to every character and symbol. So ito yung Unicode. So ito yung mga emoji na ginagamit natin. Character and symbols siya. So ISO stands for Orientational Organization and Standardization. Number 2, sa numbers, ito for example dito is yung rows at charts. So sa number 3, image, siyempre mga pictures. So audio, number 4, pwedeng voice record, mga ganun. And number 5, video. Data flow. Simplex. Communication is unidirectional. So sa simplex, sending signal to the audience but never receive signal from them. So for example dito is radio station. Yung isa lang yung nagsasalita pero hindi sila nakaka-receive ng feedback sa mga audience. Number 2, half duplex. Each station can both transmit and receive but not the same time. So dito kapag magsasalita ka, hindi kapag for example may kausap ka tapos nagsasalita ka, hindi ka makaka-receive ng feedback kasi nagsasalita ka pa. Ang example dito is walkie-talkie. So kapag magsasalita ka, dapat hindi ka nga makaka-receive ng feedback kasi nagsasalita ka pa. Tsaka ka lang makaka-receive ng feedback kapag nindot mo na yung listen or yung isa naman yung magsasalita. And number 3, full duplex. Both station can transmit and receive simultaneously. So dito, pwede ka na magsalita at the same time, pwede ka na rin makinig. So example dito is telephone. Pwede ka nang, habang nagsasalita ka, pwede rin magsalita yung kausap mo. Network criteria. Performance can be measured in many ways. So example is transit time. It's the amount of time required for a message to travel from the device to another. So example is nag-message ka, yung pag-type mo kung ilang oras siya nakarating sa receiver. So yung response time, it's the elapsed time between an inquiry and a response. So ito yung response mismo, yung pagre-reply kung anong oras siya. For example, after nag-test ka sa kanya, after 5 minutes, naka-receive ka na ng feedback or response. The performance of the network depends on many factors such as number 1, number of users, type of information medium, capabilities of the hardware, and efficiency of software. Number 2, reliability. It is measured by the frequency of the failure, times it takes a link to recover from failure, and network robustness in a catastrophe. Number 3, security. How the network protect data from unauthorized access. So ito yung security, ito yung antivirus, anti-malware, and email security. Categories of network. Network is categorized with the following factors. So ito yung categories. Yung LAN, local area network. So size, building or campus. Sa ownership, private owned. Sa distance, few kilometers. Sa P, architecture, bus, stars, and ring. Example is laboratory network. Dito naman sa MAN or metropolitan area network. Size is city, ownership, public company. Distance, extend over entire city. And sa architecture, LAN to LAN. Example is cable network. And dito sa 1 naman is wide area network, or sa size is globe. And ownership, private or public. Distance, extended or over entire globe. And man to man. So sa example nito is internet. Network is a group of connected communication devices as computer and printers. So ito yung group of communication device. So for example is yung computer natin and printers, nagko-connect sila through Bluetooth or cables. Mid-1960s standalone device. ARPA, Advanced Research Project Agency, and DoD, Departments of Defense. 1967, ACM, Associations of Computing Machinery Meetings. ARPANET. IMP, Interface Message Processor. 1969, ARPANET Reality for Nodes. Number 1 is University of California, Los Angeles, or UCLA. Number 2, University of California, Santa Barbara, UCSB. And number 3, Stanford Research Institute. Number 4, University of Utah. NCP, Network Control Protocol. 1972, Wings, Surf and Babcan Internet Team Project. Transmission Control Protocol, TCP. Encapsulation, wrap-then unwrap. Datagram, prioritize stamp over reliability. Functions of gateway, gate between to the networks. So sort thereafter, TCP to TCP, to higher level function. Number 1 is segmentation. Number 2, reassembly. Number 3, error detection. IP, handle datagram. TCP or IP, Internet Protocol to this. Physical topology. It refers to the way in which a network is laid out physically. The method employed to connect the physical device on the network with the cables. So categories: mesh. Communication is point-to-point. These setups allows for most transmission to be distributed even if one of the connection goes down. It is commonly used for wireless networks. Number 2, bus or bus. Signals are shared with the backbone cable. If the backbone is broken, the entire segment fails. Number 3, stars. Signals are passing through the central device. Stars takes more cable than the bus, but the benefit of that is if a cable fails, only one node will break down. Number 4, ring. Signals are circulate within the dark. Each network device connected to 2 others. So this is the table of topology. You can see this. You can see the advantage and disadvantage and future of the topology.